I'm super excited for today's video. I'm going to be filming the products that I regret buying. Now, usually I wouldn't be that excited for a video like this, but I have had some products that have built up over the course of a couple years that I just never reached for. I'm not happy with how they are, and they just didn't work for me. And I want to talk to you about them because I'm probably going to declutter them or try to work with them in some way, and we'll get to that as I go through them. I'm gonna start with drugstore and move up to high end. So let's go ahead and get started. Unfortunately, the Maybelline Color Tattoos at this point, I am unhappy with them. I'm trying to get through Inked and Pinked at least because I've had this for way too long, and then the other one that I have is Silver Strike, and I like this one a little bit more than Inked and Pinked. It's a little bit more creamy, but also this is a newer one than this one, and I just don't reach for these as much. They're kind of odd colors, so that could be why. I don't know why I got rid of the Bad to the Bronze because, oh, I know, because that was dry. But yeah, that's the other thing. These dry out really, really quickly. You have to make sure the lid is on really tight, and you have to store them upside down so the moisture kind of goes down. But again, I just never reach for these. I'm trying to get through this one because this one is in my product 10 pan, but I just never reach for these. And if you love them, that's great. They just did not work for me, and I'm not going to be repurchasing any more of these in the near future. Another product that may come to you as a surprise is the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I may have gotten like the wrong colors or like the non-popular colors, but seriously, a lot of people like them. I've never reached for this palette. I think I've used these all once. That's it, just once. I never reach for them. I don't like the finish of them, I guess. I don't know. They're not something that I wear on a normal basis. Now, that's probably because they are the foiled shadows, so they are a bit more metallic. So if I were to try the matte shades, maybe I would use those a little bit more, but the ones that I have are just not stuff that I reach for so much. And I did get 2 of the Makeup Geek blushes, and I think this one is in Summer Fling, this bright orange one, which is really good for the summertime. Obviously, it's called Summer Fling. And this one is called Romance, which is basically a sheen format of that one. And again, I never reach for these blushes. Now, maybe also it's because they are in a Z palette, so they're not really compatible with each other, kind of. So that could be it. Now, they are pretty affordable, so there's nothing wrong with that. But again, they're in a Z palette. I never reach for them. I don't like the finish of them. I think I have dupes for all of the ones that I have, so they're just not that unique to me, and I never reach for them. So let's put this one to bed because that's enough of that. Now, another one that may come to a shock to you is the Anastasia World Traveler palette, the Shadow Couture. This one is definitely a product I regret buying. The pigmentation is not there. This is what it looks like, by the way. Would be really pretty, but again, there's like some random purple, blue, yellow, black. I never use those colors. The only ones I do use occasionally, but they are dupable, are these 4 right here and Bellini, which is right here. Bellini and this one. That's it in this palette. And then the rest is kind of not pigmented. The finish is just weird. I really, really regret buying this. This was on a whim. This was definitely a product that YouTube made me buy. I really regret buying this because it was like $50 and I never use it. So if you guys know of anything that like I could sell this product on, like I think Glambot, I might put it on or something. I'm gonna try to figure out something to do with this palette because I don't even really want to give it away because the pigmentation is just, it's not even there. Like, let me show you. Like of course it's gonna show up today, but I don't know, like I need a little bit more punch than that. And the yellow isn't even, they're not even as creamy and pigmented as most of the ones that I'm used to. And this sheet color, that one doesn't even show up at all. It's right at the bottom there. So I'm like not impressed with this palette at all. I know people are in love. Oh, that blue is actually somewhat nice, but it's even kind of chalky. So let's see about this blue, or this purple, just for the heck of it. Yeah, that one's chalky too. It's just, they're chalky, they're not as pigmented, not as creamy as I would have liked. Again, YouTube made me buy this. Thanks, YouTube, because I really don't like this palette. Let me know if you guys have this palette and if those shades that I mentioned are not as chalky and not as pigmented, because I would really like it. This one is in my product 10 pan as well, but I just, every time I use it, I have a problem with it. So it's Stila, the Trio in Champagne Glow. I'm just gonna get rid of this because I've had it for too long. I have made quite a dent in that champagne color. The colors are way too shimmery for me, and it's just not as finely milled as most of them, so it comes up kind of chalky. And for a shimmery color to come up chalky, it just doesn't look good on my eyes. And I'm over this at this point. So these are the colors. You can see it's kind of like meh, meh, meh. I did do a tutorial on this and I did like that tutorial, but other than that, this was a bust, and I'm ready to let it go because this is just too shimmery for me, and the shimmer is just not even that good. So I have two lip liners that I want to talk about. This one doesn't even have a cap. It is an e.l.f. lip liner. It is still creamy, but it's just a bright red. I never use it. I'm just gonna literally throw it out right now, and I'm gonna stop talking about it because it's not even worth it. This is the ColourPop lip liner in Fetch, and I had the lippy stick as well, but this color is too pale for me. Well, the lip liner isn't, but the lippy stick is. It's right there, and it just didn't look good on me, so we're just gonna throw this one out because, again, I never use it. I do like these liners. Now, I have the NARS on Adoration Dual Intensity blushes, and the only reason this is in this is because I never reach for it, and the colors are just meh. They are so bright, too bright for me. I do like this color, but I have dupes for it, and I don't know, I was kind of disappointed with this color. I should have gotten like a more natural color so I could wear it more, but they all are also very hard to use, and I know I put this in my top 5 like summer blushes, which I kind of regret doing this because I don't really like it at this point. So I don't know, I'm gonna save it for one more summer, see how it goes, and then we're just gonna toss it because I don't use it as much as I would like, and I really like the idea of it, and the colors, like, they look like they could have a lot of punch to them, but they are just super hard to use, and I don't have time for that. I have the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Duo in the shade number 1. This is another product that YouTube made me buy, and it looks like this. I do like the highlight in it, so I'm keeping it for that, but this bronzer I never use because look at that shape of that bronzer. It's so hard to get my Real Techniques fat bronzer brush in there. Like, it just doesn't work out too well, so I never reach for this. I do really like the highlight, so occasionally I do, but again, never reach for it, and I'll probably keep it because of the highlight, but it's just womp womp womp. One that I will probably use in the summer is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, but I kind of regret buying it even if I do use it in the summer because it is just so shimmery. This is what it looks like. You can see the shimmer in that. I mean, that is just full on glimmer and shimmer and all that. Now, it doesn't show up glimmery and shimmery on my hand as much. It's right there. It is a nice highlight, and that's what I kind of use it for. I have occasionally used it as a bronzer, but I kind of regret buying it only because I don't use it as much as I should. And you guys, I think that is the last product that I want to bash right now. So if you like this kind of video, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you've gotten these products to work, let me know how they work for you. Or if you agree with me and you don't think I'm crazy, let me know that too. But thank you for watching, and I do upload twice a week, so don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment down below letting me know that I'm not crazy with these products, or if you think I am crazy because they work for you, let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.